Nanami looking like a Greek god in this scene. Bro had lived in Korra's body for so long that the stitches literally healed. At least 1 year. Yeah, stitches became scars. Cory, has anyone ever told you you're an old soul? Drunk mumbling an ancient dialect. Studio Mapper adapts the Gojo panel in a different way. Gets hated. Gives the Toji panel a 1:1 adaptation. Gets hated again. Just pick a lane in my opinion. How strong cleave works. Regular cleave is stopped due to infinity. Mahoraga creates a line segment that cuts through space. Instead of targeting Gojo, it targets all of space between A and B. Although Gojo can infinitely increase the distance between A and B, the line segment still exists and is cut through. Understanding how Mahoraga beat infinity, Sukuna emulates the attack, ending the fight. Jujutsu Kaisen has such good female characters. Jujutsu Kaisen has such a good female character. Tsukumo, you look heat today. Yeah, it's really heat outside. No, I meant it as a compliment. What, you're getting smart, ain't chap? Thanks. Ha 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 ha. Slap. Proud. I want to swallow him whole. I'm a fraud. Save me 10 shadows, Gojo is too strong. I'd win. Blood thought he was the honored one. Did you know that you sleep talk? Do I? Wake me up in 400 years, Kenny. I need to glaze Sukuna before I die like a bum. He really needs some motivation. God, I wish I had stayed in Africa. Is this signal permitting me to use my cursed energy? New shadow style. Simple domain. Second strongest to Gojo. Still enormously weaker than him. Did no lasting damage to base Kashimo in 3+ rounds of jackpot before dumping him in the water. Toji without Isoc loses to Team Gojo. Wasn't even in the conversation of who should jump Sukuna. Granny Ogami, 87 years old. She likes young men. She's a junior member of the Boy Idol Agency fan club. The grandchild is not her real grandson, but instead a boy she squidnapped and raised after falsifying their relationship. She has numerous grandchildren like this. Something Sukuna shouldn't be forgiven for. Dismantling recess. What a king. Don't come back when Kashimo's cursed technique is godlike strong. Don't come back when it's lightning god and recurse techniques. Don't come back when he's actually keeping up and having Sukuna a high diff hard fight. Stay on that side. I think out of all the humans I've met, you're my favorite. Doesn't know almost every human she's met wanted her dead. For valid reasons. You're my favorite person too. Why did you run back then? What a waste of talent. Boring. How can you lose to such a nobody? 3 wins, 2 of them against fodders, and 1 against a 4th, 3rd, and 2nd grade first year students. POV. Your breaking point as a Jujutsu Kaisen manga reader in 2023. That's sad, but anyway. Gojo lol. Bro thinks he's him. Blood thought he's the strongest by beating farmers. I should have never bought stocks for this fraud. No Stand up, king. Don't lose your confidence. Biggest ace pull in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been overthinking. So let me blow off some steam. Chapter 239 be like. Something Sukuna shouldn't be forgiven for. Jujutsu folk. Nap, I'd win. Nap, I'd win. Nap, I'd win. Nap, I'd. Are you sure you want to leave the r/Jujutsu folk community? Megumi, am a lesbian. Cool. Megumi, I'm also a lesbian. Doesn't know what lesbian is. He just said it because it sounds cool. Is there anyone on this team that likes men? It's only after Kusakabe pointed out that I realized Takaba walks around being half meek all the time. Nap, I'd win. Now I'd win. I'd win. Nap, I'd win. Nap, I'd win. What the duck? Seriously, what the duck are you saying? Are you Nap, I'd win because you're the strongest? Or are you the strongest because you're Nap, I'd win? Why didn't Toji just steal from a bank? Is he stupid? Do you guys think Kenjaku purposefully kept her hair short so that Jin couldn't pull it from behind and pop her brain cap open while making it a dory? Would you lose? Nah, I'd win. What if instead of ripping off his linger to feed Megumi, Gokuna ripped his nut off? Very good. Nah, I'd win. UI showed great feat by off-screening Medi with his back shots, so I don't know, it will be close. Base form. No reverse curse technique. No domain. Only cursed energy, output and reinforcement. Add a rule that discloses that information on all players. Base form. Reverse cursed technique. Higher cursed energy output and reinforcement. Domain. Partially manifested Rika. Has this ever been brought up in the series? How didn't Japan win World War II in this world? Splish. How cruel. Don't you have a human heart? Neo Azenin. Head of the Heri. No. She took it with her. Kashimo after fighting a farmer with a domain expansion. A message to everyone slandering our subreddit on TikTok and Twitter. We might be deranged, but we don't get into discourse about characters' sexuality and don't have shipping war. The current situation be like. Enough about mods' rights. Let's talk about mods' wrongs. The Jogo agenda is getting out of hand. Yikes. I thought there would be only plumbers and cashiers here. Why do Jujutsu Kaisen readers think Gojo lost when Gregarious literally explained why he didn't? Are we stupid? You lost. You should have cut my head off, and you didn't use that curse tool when you stabbed me in the head. I will let Jedge cook, and when the time comes I will be vindicated. Don't come back when Jujutsu Kaisen has a great ending. Don't come back to when Jedge cooks. Don't come back when it all makes sense, and people who compared it to Attack on Titan 139 look silly. Stay on that side. Rearranging Yuji vs Grasshopper, so Gojo vs Disaster Cursed is uninterrupted. Rearranging Medi vs Special Grade Curse, so Yuji vs Chozo is uninterrupted. This is Jujutsu. Martin Scorsese. The state of Jujutsu Kaisen's fans. Free copium. The state of Chainsaw Man's fans. This is good cooked food. Your Honor, he did it for the vine. The only reason Todo was removed from the story is because he can interfere with Gojo vs Sukuna without holding Gojo back. I'm too much existed for chapter 139th. My friend I say I'm gonna kill it. At least get the spelling right, bozo. I'm Japanese Henry. Will try my best next time. Make sure you read Vinland Saga. Thank you for creating Planets and Vinland Saga. Does Hild have a birthday, sir? Thank you, enjoying my manga. When is your birthday? It's November 23rd. Hild was born on November 23rd. Not having a new Jujutsu Kaisen chapter this week. Having a new Jujutsu Kaisen chapter this week. Translation. Stronger and more intelligent comrades. This is what Gojo said he wanted. These four are Gojo Satoru's legacy. Kenjaku menacing looks down on Takaba and says, "What's wrong? Laugh. You're a comedian, aren't you?" Takaba thinks this isn't laughable and loses his confidence as he thinks, "Wait, why am I even a comedian?" Now why do I say Jito will eventually take over Kenjaku? Assuming Jito is the only special grade body that Kenjaku has ever taken form of, I think that holds a reason why Kenjaku had such phenomenons happen. Whether if it's body controlling itself or certain memories overriding his personal thoughts. So in Jito's late 20s is when he perfected the Dajiza. He seemed very passionate about it. Why is this information important? Because remember he raised two children, Mimiko and Nanako. Please free Master Jito. And they're the only ones that have ever been seen doing the same bow. In conclusion, I believe Jito will take over Kenjaku for a short amount of time, but at a very vital point in the story. I think since Jito was a special grade sorcerer, his body is just simply built different. So even after Delt, he's him. Do Mappa hate Yuta? Why the hell did they give him this long ace giraffe neck? I'm the strongest of my era. I'm your equal, so fight back. Gojo, not needing to lift a lingerer's Kashimo ice on his own. My man really waited for Toji to leave. Holding your head a little high, don't you think? Gojo return hinted. Latest Jujutsu Kaisen chap title Stupid Survivor is direct reference to Bobo 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 anime opening song, which has same title Stupid Survivor. Coincidentally, a character from above series Tenosuke died the same way as Gojo, but got revived later on Sue. Fun fact, there was no abs in the manga. I forgot how tall this man was. It's kinda trippy seeing him in comparison to normal people. Yuji tells Higuruma the reality of the situation. Yeah, Yuta escaped to Africa with Maki the moment he saw Kashima get packed. We about to get off screen to Higuruma-chan. What was his plan for dealing with Malevolent Shrine or basic cleaves? If he went first, what was he planning to do? Save Jujutsu Society? Hajime Kashino? Why didn't Josuke use Crazy Diamond in this fight? Is he stupid? How many lingers do you think Toji could take? To think of it, Sukuna actually respected Gojo or else he would have. UI, the one who left his sister behind. Nap, I'd win. What was Gojo's next step from here? Was he really intent on killing Megumi, or did he have a plan? So this means, yeah, Gojo won. Why did Yuji punch Sukuna? Aren't they friends? Sukuna saved Megumi, healed Yuji's arm. They watched human earthworm together. Sukuna did nothing wrong to deserve this, so why? Humor. You are Jeju to me and have to write how Toji beats Sukuna. Strong gun. Did you know? Kashima was actually foreshadowed in Hidden Inventory. Bravo Jej. I know. I'll go back to the countryside and farm rice. Who's the fourth strongest? If Goju Satoru loses, the only opening they have to beat Sukuna is right after this fight. So, the others from Jujutsu High, particularly the heavy hitters led by Akatsu, can't afford to leave your battlefield today. Kills innocent people. Attacked Aijichi. Bullies the weak. Recess. Pretends to be innocent. Female. Kills innocent people. Attacked Aijichi. Bullies the weak. Recess. Pretends to be innocent. Shut up 8-handled sword Divergent Scylla Divine General Mahoraga. Strong bull. Will she do anything in the entire series besides look cool in this panel? What do you think Jej has to do to ruin Jujutsu Kaisen like Attack on Titan ending? Why the duck didn't Kenjaku just go to a spam bank? Just more proof that Kenjaku is a bigger Chad than Sukuna. LMRO, my vessel loves his boyfriend so much that he tried to choke and kill me. My vessel restricted my curse technique output, so now I must bury his soul with a ritual, and by killing his sister with his own curse technique. Don't come back when Takaba writes a painful and meaningless doubt. Don't come back when his flashback amounts to nothing but just getting off screen. Don't come back when Yuta is still in Africa and doesn't jump in to help him. Stay on that side.